Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Black Canary issue 1. Before I start talking about Black Canary, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 102, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are those exclusive comics. We got Grim Fairy Tales issue 111, Fathom Blue issue 1, Wonder Woman issue 41, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad issue 4, Harley Quinn Power Girl issue 1, Miss Marvel, issue 16. Revival, issue 30. Superman Wonder Woman, issue 18. And Doomed, issue 1, which I also have an in-depth review on Comic Frontline 4. Let's talk about Black Canary, issue 1, a series I was really excited to read. Even though I think Black Canary is very different in her New 52 version than she was in the pre-New 52, and I do like the pre-New 52 version a little bit more, I actually really enjoyed her character as a supporting character in Batgirl. So for her to have her own spin-off, which I'm pretty sure by the same writers as Batgirl series, which let me just make sure of that if I can find it. Yes, it's pretty much the same writer, different artist who's on actually the Hawkeye Kate Bishop story doing this series. So yeah, I was pretty excited for the book, and it's exciting to see Black Canary get her own book. You know, I don't think she's ever had her own ongoing, so it's cool to see that. And I guess Arrow definitely influenced that a lot too. But very cool cover. You get to see like this rock punk thing, and the interior artwork. It's a little hard to get used to. I do think it's I would say the coloring more than the artwork. The coloring's very bright, it's very punky, so it's a little hard to get used to, but I think by the end I definitely did get used to it, and it was pretty fun. And I thought they used the canary cry in some interesting ways, and again, colors were used in a very interesting way, so you definitely get used to it, but by the beginning it's like, you know, it's definitely a different style of artwork. But let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we get to see that, Dinah is part of this band, and every single time she has a concert, things go wrong, because either, you know, demons come, someone's fighting, and she ends up beating the crap out of somebody, and all the venues are like, you can't do this, or else we're not giving you your money. So, obviously, the band have to decide what, Dinah's going to do about that, and her band's trying to learn a little bit more about Dinah, and her past. Seems like she has a very mysterious past. And we see that, with this issue, and obviously we know that if you've been following the character. By the end of the issue, we get to see demons attack, and we find out it's actually attacking one of their guitarists, who doesn't really talk that much. So the goal is definitely going to be finding out more about this guitarist or, you know, bass player and trying to protect her, and they're going to work as a band to do so. So Dinah's going to teach them martial arts, and they're going to become a rock band slash, you know, superhero gang, which is a lot of fun. And we find out that Dinah's only doing this that way she can make money to become a superhero again. And I thought this was an interesting start. It is, the pacing's a bit on the slower side. I'm like, does this fit for Dinah? And it's very much on the New 52 side. I'm more of a fan of Dinah from the pre-New 52, so it's a little hard to get used to this style of storytelling. But I think it definitely has a hook for the next issue. I think it was interesting enough, and I like the idea that the guitar players, there's something special about her, and I like the idea that the band is going to form to become like this kick-ass band slash superhero gang, superhero group. So I thought that was kind of a cool twist, and I think leading into the next issues is going to become really interesting, and I thought this was an okay first issue. Again, there wasn't a lot of things that I guess really stood out to me, and also, it's definitely a different version of Dinah, which this creative team definitely likes doing different versions of their characters. I like Dinah a little bit more in the Batgirl series, but we'll have to see. And hopefully the supporting cast will become more interesting also and kind of get their own character, and that'll make them more interesting and make the series really cool if, you know, they're working as a group and those other characters having stories too, which I think that's the direction they'll go with it. So Black Canary issue 1 gives me enough for issue 2, and I thought it was an okay first issue. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. In the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.